I love the Disney nature documentaries from the 50s that are directed by James Alger and narrated by Winston Hibler. And I recently discovered there were a couple of short ones, as I thought I'd watched them all, but I didn't realize there were some that were only 30 minutes. And one of those is Waterbirds, released originally in 1952. Now, interestingly, this one's actually directed by Ben Sharpsteen. And honestly, I feel like it feels exactly the same. That's not to say that Sharpsteen and Alger have the exact same directing style, but certainly it feels like it's all part of the same series, which I think works really well. So if you're expecting a certain style, I think you will definitely get this here. And of course, having Hyler narrating it definitely helps. This one I wasn't sure how much I'd love because I don't like birds. I don't mind some birds, but I'm quite intimidated by anything that looks like it's big enough to peck my eyes out. I'm just not a big fan of. However, I actually found it to be quite beautiful, and we had so many gorgeous shots of different birds, water birds, seabirds, um, from different parts of the country. And we had flamingos and gannets and pelicans and several others that I didn't note down, but they're beautiful. I'm still not, I'm not going to declare that I'm now a big fan of birds. It's not the case. But actually, seeing them up close, they look almost majestic. And we had a good mix of, well, close up shots and wider shots to get a good sense of the landscape and the environment. And I rather enjoyed it. I think the variety was really good, as I was honestly not expecting that many different species, but actually we got quite a lot. I think it worked really, really well. And I learned a lot. I mean, I don't know that much about birds beyond the basics in general, but I did learn quite a few things. And obviously, the narration's very good, it's very well directed, very well shot, everything's edited together really nicely. I don't know if this is the last Disney nature documentary that I have to see. I keep saying that and then finding another one, so I'm not going to say for certain. But if it is the last one, then I'm not ending on a terrible note. It'll never be my favourite because I prefer land animals. But nonetheless, Water Birds is a beautiful collection of shots of all kinds of different birds, very well narrated, with some really gorgeous close-ups that made me like birds or certain birds maybe a little bit more than I did beforehand. So that's always a good thing. Definitely worth checking out if you're a Disney fan. I'd say it's pretty good.